what's going on YouTube. So as you can see, it's one thing after another. So after spending a great deal of time learning how to properly balance and clean my pool, I was coming back in yesterday and I went to hit my garage door and it only raised up about a foot. So I came in and I noticed that this cable was broken. So I reattached the cable on the drum, still nothing. And then lo and behold, I saw this. Spring is broken. So I did what any home warranty person would do. I called my home warranty. And after paying the deductible, somebody came out and they let me know that that is not covered in the home warranty. Then I said, well, how much will it be? He said $350 after I just paid the $110 deductible. So these are the reasons why I am a DIY-er. Stay tuned. Beastie Chronicles, we're gonna get it done. Good morning, YouTube. I'm here in my garage and I want to start to tackle this broken garage door tension spring. So the first thing that I have to do is I have to take this off to make sure that I get the right size. So I'm going to do that, and I've already found a company. I need to make sure I'm getting the right size spring before I order, and we're gonna go from there. So I was trying to do it while I was in bed, and it didn't work. So let me do this, then I'm gonna get myself together. What I'm doing here is grabbing a pair of vice grips and I am going over to the roller rail and I'm going to clamp down right above a roller. This is a preventative measure to make sure that the garage doesn't accidentally roll up on me while I'm up in the air or anything else like that. Preventative measure. Yeah. Okay, so this next step, I'm going to be taking this broken spring off. I'm going to take it off from and slide it this way. I've already loosened the drum right here, and I'm going to slide it off. Now, if you have two springs, meaning you have one right here and one over here, you would loosen both drums and slide each spring off to which side it went to respectively. But because I only have one, I'm going to take this off over here and wait for my parts to get in. Now, truth be told, I will need to take that side off because I ordered two springs, whereas I only have one. I ordered two. That way, God forbid this happens again, I have a backup plan, which will be the one on this side. So two springs are always better than one. So I guess in essence, I need to take that part off too. So everything that I just said, while yet valid, I still need to do anyway. Okay. And it is a new day, and the springs have arrived. So, I'm going to do a few things. The bird must have heard my voice and know I was getting ready to go and run after it. I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to open these springs up. I'm going to paint them real quick, and then I'm going to go get something to eat because it's morning time and I haven't eaten yet. So yeah, let's do that. All right, so it's been a few days. It was too hot in here to work. So I'm back. It's overcast, kind of, so I can work. Okay, so as you can see, Georgia Spring is still up there. But the problem is that this, right there, it's still stuck. The spring is still stuck on the actual bar. Now, what that normally means is that whoever put this on previously over tightened it. So, there's no real rule for that. So, I have kind of an idea that I want to share. You don't like it? So what? I don't care. And after 9 successful hammer whacks, it is free. So, as you can see, right there, that's where it was stuck at. And it was just over tightened. So what we're gonna do before we put the new one on is we're kind of gonna file that down. Gonna file it down so that when I put the new one on and I slide it down this way, it should not get caught. Oh, and what I actually had to do was I slid it down this way. So hammer whack, hammer whack, hammer whack, slid it past the halfway point over here, getting ready to take it off. It's hot in here, but we're gonna finish this today. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Here we go. You may be asking yourself, why does Stu look naked? Well, it's because I am. It's very hot in here. And it's my house. The second question you may be asking is, Stu, where did you get this full setup at? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm gonna put the link in the bio. No, I'm gonna put the link in the description. Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the description. And one of the main reasons why I utilize this company is, one is because their YouTube videos were very thorough. I'm a DIYer. And two, all of their equipment already comes pre-lubed. All the bearings, the springs, already lubed up, so they're plug and plays, as I say in the car world. So it's fairly simple. And I can't get a tripod way up here. So there's the answer to that. So just know that I'm working. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Out with the old. And in with the new. Yeah, so gotta put you back down. Okay, so we were doing just some remove and replace. So old drums, new drums. Let's see, we got old bracket, new bracket, side brackets, new side brackets. So now what I'm going to do is, first and foremost, I'm gonna go back over here and tighten these 9/16 bolts, and then we're going to tighten the springs. Now, this is the most dangerous part. As you can see, I have repositioned my ladder behind where the spring is. That way, when I use these rods, God forbid something happened, my face is gonna be somewhere over here, and you stay free and clear of that. So, yeah. So, in order to know how many turns you're supposed to turn your torsion springs, you've got to know how tall your garage door is. So, I know I've already pre-measured this, obviously, but mine is 7 feet. So 7 feet requires a full 7 3/4 turn on each spring, or what comes out to 31 quarter springs on each turn. So that's what these are for. Again, comes in the packet. We are gonna get started. Three. 29. 30. 31. So what you see here is a completely out of breath person. I really need to do better. But what I'm doing right now is I am tightening the spring to the shaft, the bar that you see there with the 7/16 wrench, so that I can, once I finally have it tightened down, I can grab this second bar there and remove both of them, and it will stay in place. Again, I cannot stress how extremely dangerous this is, but I'm showing you how to do it. Pull it up slightly right here, let that bottom bar out, and slowly bring this down. Once it's not going anywhere, remove the second bar, and we are done. Okay, so we see here that the door is going up a little high. So that means I need to take the tension off of some of those springs. So we'll probably try 1/4 turn on each one. Yep, let's give it a shot. Again, a moment of transparency here at Beastie Chronicles. I did I had an original one spring in my garage, and I went ahead and did the dual spring conversion. Now, what I thought was I'd get the same spring and double it. Now, the problem is that when I did that, as you saw earlier, it raised up. Now, the reason why it raised up, too much tension. So, gonna be all the way honest, I called tech support. Tech support said, because I just ordered duplicates of the spring that was already there, the only thing that I could do was keep the tension on one spring and loosen this tension on the other. Now, if that one was to break, I now have a backup. So that was good. The correct way was to do this was to let them know ahead of time that I had a single and wanted to convert to a dual, in which case I would get smaller springs. Lesson learned, no harm, no foul. I have a backup now. So now this one just sits there until I need it. Beautiful. So now comes a moment of truth. Let me go ahead and plug this back up. Pushing the button. Here we go. Okay. A little noisy. It's done. It's done. Huh. All right. Now, let's close it back. A little noisy. BC Chronicles. That's how we do it. Now, let's tally up how much I actually saved. Could have saved more if I just would have got the single spring. I could have actually saved a lot more, but I did save quite a substantial amount. Let's go to the lab. So here you see on the left is how much I could have spent utilizing my $110 deductible. And obviously I lost that. Then they came out and told me that they could fix it for $350. So in total, I could have spent $460. However, I spent right around $200 in parts, complained to my home warranty, and got my $110 deductible refunded. So in actuality, I only spent $90. Beastie Chronicles. This is the reason why we do DIYs. Thanks for watching.